I'm at home sick with the flu, but the doctor gave me some medicine, so hopefully I'll be feeling better soon. I wanted to go over today's lesson with you so that we could avoid any confusion that you might have. If you take a look at the agenda, it's still kind of a work in progress, but I think I'm pretty much set on what I want us to accomplish this week. So remember that the online text is right here. It's this tiny little link at the bottom, and the online audio is here. And then if you happen to get your work done, there are some games here that you can play. Yesterday we watched the training scene, and then you were working on writing a paragraph describing the 3 days of training. Today, Tuesday, you should watch the scoring scene that's right here. It's a YouTube video. You have 2 chapters to read, and then after you read those 2 chapters, there's an activities assignment. I'm going to take you to that assignment on the classroom, and I expect that it'll take you a couple days. It's probably going to take you Tuesday, and I would aim to have it done by Wednesday if I were you. So I guess I would focus on watching this scene and reading these chapters. If you get that done, then start the activity. So if you look on the classroom, that's our number 1 assignment. I'm talking right now about assignment number 2. So we've made connections several times, and we're working on making a text-to-world connection for this first part of the assignment. And I know that you've probably all seen reality TV because it's everywhere. And what I would like you to do is, because The Hunger Games is a reality TV show, I want you to try to find a video clip of a reality TV show that you think relates to The Hunger Games. So first of all, think about these questions here. Why are the tributes given stylists and dressed so elaborately for the opening ceremony? And does the ceremony remind you of events in our world, past or present? Find a reality TV show video clip that's school appropriate. That can be a challenge because many times they have some things that aren't so appropriate for school. But look for an appropriate one that reminds you of the opening ceremony. If you struggle to find one that reminds you of the opening ceremony, just find one that relates to the Hunger Games in some way. You'll just copy and paste your link to your video right here. And if you're not real familiar with reality TV, this is a Wikipedia website that has a list of them. So if any of them catch your eye as you're going through, and they're categorized by genre. So the first ones are documentary style, extraordinary people, historical, and so on. So if any of these catch your eye, you can do some research on those. So once you find the video clip that you enjoy and think relates, then you're going to give me 3 things here that tell me how your video clip and what's going on in the Hunger Games are similar. And then 3 specific reasons why you think what you see in the reality TV video clip and the Hunger Games are different. So think, compare, and contrast, or you've probably done a Venn diagram where there's 2 circles and you talk about what's similar and what's different. That's what you're doing here. For part 2, you're going to type a paragraph that answers the following questions, and I want you to focus on including transition words in your paragraph. I also want you to share your document with a peer. Ask them to highlight your transition words for you. So really it's a test to see if they can easily spot them, just like I would be able to. If they can't spot them, you know you have something to work on. If they can, you know you're probably okay. And then have them give you some feedback on how you might be able to make your paragraph better. So there's 3 things you want to address in your paragraph. Make sure that you answer all 3 of these, but make it flow. So the first thing is, when Peeta declares his love for Katniss in the interview, does he really mean it, or did Haymitch create the star-crossed lover's story? So you might start out with a transition word other than first, but you have a Melcom packet with all kinds of words to use, and there are some posted on the board in the Writer's Center in the classroom. So you want to start out with a first example or a first and kind of flow into the answer, and then a next, here's what he means when he says this, and lastly, here's why they need to impress the sponsors. My battery's gonna die, and so am I in a minute here. So I hope that this makes sense to you. If it doesn't, you can try to chat me. I don't know if I'll be on the computer or sleeping. Hopefully I'll be able to get up for a little bit and answer your chats if you have questions. And I know that you all have plenty of work to work on from last week and probably from yesterday, and you can do some reading if this is a little bit confusing, but hopefully it's not. I hope that I will be back on Wednesday to see you all. Have a wonderful day, and I'll miss you.